Yeah.
Um, so, I mean, you've been studying to be an architect for a little while now,
Yeah.
and as designer, and you've also been podcasting. So, could you tell us some, 3 or 4 lessons that you've learned in your journey as an architect, as a designer, and as well as a podcaster? What 3 or 4 lessons could you impart with us?
Okay. One, focus, consistency. You need passion and patience, I guess.
Okay.
'Cause it won't happen overnight. Trust me. I'm learning. Yeah, it won't happen overnight. So yeah, but you need focus and passion
Okay.
to drive whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Because it will get better over time, but you just need to focus and just keep on chipping at it, working towards it, refining it.
Yeah.
You get there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, so, I mean, you did mention some of these before. You said the editing was like really was a bit of a pain. You've talked about in architecture in Zambia, you see that there isn't any real respect for the professionals in your field. What other challenges would you say exist in, for example, first of all, architecture and design, and then later in podcasting? I mean, I'm relating both of them because you found a way to deliver content on both things that you're passionate about through your podcast. So what challenges do you or have you seen other than the fact that it takes time to edit and the ones that you've mentioned so far for architecture?
Building an audience.
Who?
Building an audience.
Building an audience. Okay.
Um, for us, it was quite easy because it was on a student radio station.
Yeah.
So we didn't start it from scratch. Well, we started it from scratch, but on a platform that was kind of popular
Yeah.
already. So anyone who's going through the website could find it, the radio station website.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting a following was a bit mad.
Yeah.
And I've seen now with other podcasts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just promoting yourself, on social medias. Hey, can you listen to my podcast? Because literally, there's a joke going around that everybody has a podcast, has a YouTube, and you have time to spare. And when you listen to a podcast, some of them say 30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds if I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'll listen for another 5 minutes. And then in small increments, they might just drop off, never come back. So
Yeah. But it's good that you say that. Because when you're in your content creation bubble, you don't think about people who are not there. And the only reason I'm on social media, honestly, really, I mean, I have great opinions about X, Y, Z, the sun, the moon, the stars, but really I'm there to promote my content, so, and I'm not shy about it. But you're absolutely right.
definitely.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, go for it.
There's a guy I follow, and he will tweet maybe in a day, maybe 50 tweets, and they're only about his work. And I want his discipline. His entire Twitter from Monday to Sunday is just about his content. He doesn't.
Okay, before you can ask, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Don't tell me his name. Is it about his business or content? Does he do broadcasting or anything?
I mean, he makes content, but it's not in broadcasting. It's not like digital media or anything like that. Just my guy, I really, really admire him. His discipline, because when I'm on social media, I will see someone tweet about something, I'll comment on it, I will retweet it. But this man is very disciplined. He just says, no, I have this that I'm plugging. He will only retweet things related to his work, or only comment on things related to his work, share links to his work, and I really, really admire that. I don't have the discipline, but I
me neither. I also admire someone like that. One of them is Trevor. If you know him.
Yes, absolutely. And actually, what's good about okay, you follow Trevor. Trevor is a good example. But what's good about what he shares is it shows you how what he's doing is growing, how he has
Yeah,
other people. So it's sort of like inspirational. It makes you think,
definitely.
he's got a team, they're young, every day they're growing, he's adding new members of staff to his team, which is, I mean, it's not a win in my pocket, but it's a win in another person's
Yeah,
pocket, a young person who needs a job.
yeah, exactly. That's what I see.
It's nice to see, but this other person is just like, I'm selling this, I have this, I'm doing this. I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying, because you mentioned about being on social media, and for me the goal is to try and just drive people to my content too.
Yeah,
You talked about challenges with podcasting. The joke is that everybody has a podcast or a YouTube. How about in architecture? What other challenges would you mention are there?
ooh, let's see. Think okay. Let's start with the one that I can think of, which is hot topic right now. Think diversity.
Mm.
There's not a lot of women in architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Less black women. Oh yeah. I can't remember the stats on top of my head. I think it might be like 1 in 15 or something women.
Wow.
Yeah, something that bad. It's not those areas.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and like in the UK, I think there are about 2,000 registered architects, licensed architects, or something like that, and then just a few hundred women. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
When your podcast, sorry, I cut you off.
sorry, I was just about to say, like during a course when you start off, you have loads of girls, but overall they drop off for some reason. They not they drop off and just start doing other things, other creative outlets like web design, fashion. They end up in other avenues, but don't actually carry on
with architecture.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's not okay, but I get what you
mean. Yeah.
So I guess when your podcast is up and running, I think one of the things you're probably looking at also is exploring women in architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you have the time, if you would like, when you finish, if you look at Zambia, please share with us some of the stats for Zambia.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There are some organizations like Black Female Architecture on Twitter. I'll tag you in so you can have a look. They are constantly promoting black girls in architecture around the world, and they have seminars, webinars, functions every fortnight or something like that. Yeah, so there's a change coming. I didn't mean to be negative. There's a change coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope in Zambia it changes as well. There's an organization or something to promote women.
If it's not there, you will have to start it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll hunt some female architects in Zambia on Twitter to see if I can start one.
Good. I love it. If you had a chance to sit down with your much younger self, what 4 things, what would you say to yourself? Like what 4 things would you say to yourself that you've learned professionally, and what would you share with them? Okay, so Mr. 10-year-old me, and now I've learned so much in my profession, and here's what I can tell you about this profession.
One, relax, have more fun. Just go for it. Take every chance and try. If you fail, well, you move on. Take more risks.
Yeah.
Plan ahead. Do a lot of planning.
Okay.
And don't quit. Yeah, one of my biggest regrets was quitting playing piano. I'm starting now playing guitar, but yeah, I wish I'd continued to play it.
You know, you never know. You might have ended up being the pianist for Adele or something like this.
Oh yeah, she missed opportunity. I could have a Grammy on.
And there's still time. You're young.
Yeah.
There's still time.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yes.
anything else you would tell your younger self?
Um. Yeah. Failure is not the end. Then yeah, you carry on, I guess.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for that. If you have one more, you can let it out.
Okay. Yeah. Networking. Yeah, networking. It's something I think they don't teach in school. No, networking, as in just cause you don't have to be friends with everybody. Just be keep in contact, just on a professional level.
Yeah.
I think that yeah. I think I missed a few opportunities on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
love
think but just collaborating with people. Like, oh yeah, keep in touch. Here's my email number. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
see you doing this. I would like to help out and collaborate. Yeah.
Oh, I love that you mentioned that, because I mean, I think whatever profession that you're doing, um,
Mhm.
you need to have your little network, your little 5, 6, 7, 8 people,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that you can reach out to. So this 1,000 awesome Zambians, yes, it's Inutu's project. Yes, it's
Yeah.
Inutu who's at the forefront. But ultimately, I want people to come to listen to the content that we make and say, oh, that's an architect. Oh, I've been thinking, or I've been looking for, maybe I could contact them, you know, so because your socials will be there so they can reach out. It's really about giving visibility to a lot of other people and making everyone who participates that we're in this together ultimately.
Yeah.
So I love that you mentioned networking. Okay. Thank you so much. Um, so what's next for you as Mwiinga, the architect, the podcaster? What's next? You know, if we say 5 years down the line, what are you most looking forward to?
Traveling more.
What?
Really traveling.
Traveling.
Traveling. Yeah, and
Okay.
exploring more cities, countries, and all that. Yeah, I haven't done much in the last 2 years, but yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Okay. Those are good aspirations. And you know, that's on a personal level and professionally. Do you want a
Yeah.
job that allows you to travel? That would be a bonus, I think.
Oh yes, definitely. If they can, yeah, and you travel every few months here and there, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I should have probably asked this more at the beginning, you know, if you could work for a firm, an architecture, you know, company, which one would it be? Which one is like this one? Dream job is there. Where would you like to work?
Job, there's a firm I used to work at.
Mhm.
I used to intern in Intel Hudson, which is
Yeah.
a local. It's quite small. I would like to work for that one.
Okay.
There are bigger firms, like just because of the name brand, you'd like to work there. But no, you know what? I would like to work for a smaller firm, to be honest.
Okay. Why?
Because one, I can get to work with everybody. At that firm in particular, there's only one architect, one designer, and one engineer.
Oh wow.
So I could learn a lot from there. Because in other big firms, like where my friends work, they work in departments. So like one of my best friends works in a practice where he works in education, just education. That's what he does.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then within the company, there's a team that does health,
Yeah.
hospitals, and there's a team that does churches. So he
Uh,
doesn't like to work in those areas. But for me, where I get to work in all areas and all aspects,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I would love.
I get it. I get it. Sounds amazing. Um, no, really, I don't have any more questions for you. I just
Yeah.
want to say a heartfelt thank you for making the time to talk to me about what you're doing.
Whereas,
And, you know, when you graduate or if you go on and do other big projects or in a couple of years, let's come back and touch base if we're all here, knock on wood, you know,
yeah,
and I
Yeah,
would like to hear how you're doing. Okay.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm always here. I'm always on Twitter. You got my details. So anytime, it doesn't have to be architecture related.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks so much, Mwiinga. I really, really appreciate it. When I finish editing and we have this up on the podcast and on YouTube, I will tag you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Take care of yourself, please.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Thank. Bye.
Yay. That's so awesome.